Hello! Always the case after birth or something. Hello. Settle Night 13 here, and welcome. It is Monday. It is a brand new week, brand new start. I do apologise in advance if I'm a bit tired or not energetic as normal. First day of work after 2 weeks off. So it's like, yeah, energy dead. Gotta be. But we'll try and make this stream as great as we can. And that being said, we are back with Triangle Strategy and walking the lonely road of the path that we've taken. What misery are we going to encounter tonight? Because if anyone that remembers what's happened, we gave up the prince and then we had to take on a town and ended up burning the entire place to the ground. It's a dark path that we've took so far, and I think it's only going to get darker, so it's going to be interesting. That's why I've titled this "The Pain of the Pain." What pain will we get down this path? That being said, I hope everyone's had a good Monday. Like I said, first day back at work after 2 weeks. It wasn't bad. It was just a lot of things at once, and you're just like, yeah, can't wait to that time to go so I can go home. Moment. That being said, we're gonna have some fun and everything. Hey, how you doing, Spice? This not Spice. How's the best way to pronounce your name? I do apologise. Like I said, I'm dyslexic. I'm terrible at reading names. But how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Like I said, I do apologise if I butchered your name. Please forgive me. That being said, how are you? Are you good? Like I said, we are playing Triangle Strategy. Anyone that's not knows anything about this game, it is a turn-based strategy game, just like Final Fantasy Tactics, done by Square Enix. Spicy. Either way, yeah, no worries. That's fine. But how are you, Dom? Are you good? And everything. As I was just saying, this game is good. Like I said, your decisions matter. There's a vote system that if you don't get your way, depends on the story, and that's what's happened to us. There's a lot of good things and a lot of replay value, which is important if you like games like this kind of thing. So again, we'll be picking up playing it in a few minutes. Again, I hope everyone's had a great time so far. Hi Piper, how you doing? And everything. So I hope we're all having a good time and a great evening. So, you're doing okay, Piper? I am glad you're doing okay. That being said, I am terrible when it comes to talking, and I've got not much to talk about. Actually, tell you what, I've got a few things to talk about. Like I said, we'll be playing Triangle Strategy Monday, Wednesdays, as we always do. Fridays is Yu-Gi-Oh! And if anyone watched last week's for Yu-Gi-Oh!, we had a hell of a time, especially the last two duels. They were fantastic. Stalled my opponent to like turn 29 kind of thing, so it was fantastic. We have got a build stream coming up. My friends brought me to basically Evangelion model kits, so we are going to be building them at some point, either this weekend or maybe the following weekend. I will update that on Twitter, so if you're not following me on Twitter, like I said, that is my Twitter account. I update all my stuff on there. I will take a picture of the model kit boxes and I will upload them there. And like I said, when I know what day we're going to build them, I will announce the day and we'll be doing another model kit build. And if anyone that's watched my model kit builds in the past, we've done the Ecto one, Mega Ecto one from Ghostbusters Afterlife. We've built our Megamon from Digimon. You know, we've had some good ones, and like I said, we've got 2 Evangelions to build, so if you're a fan of Neo Genesis Evangelion, please tune in and watch me build Ava Unit 1. That being said, we are going to jump straight into the game now, because I think we've talked enough. So here we go, picking up from where we left off. Like I said, I've done some leveling in the background, but I've done no story. So I've only like leveled up certain characters, but I've done no story. So we were going to pick up straight where we left off last time. Hopefully we won't have any technical issues or anything and whatnot, because we seem to be getting technical issues. But again, I open. Oh, we can get a new character. So you see, if you see this in the corner here, character stories, it gives us a chance to get new characters and everything. So we're going to recruit a new character. If you don't know anything about this game. So is this your type of game?
What is the realm coming?
What is
to?
it? Spike. Is it Spiky? So again, I am terribly sorry if I've butchered your name, and I do apologise. Please forgive me. And everything. What is the realm coming to? Hello?
Fair maid.
Well, if it isn't Eredor, have a seat. You've ample choice.
Who are you and what have you done with the barkeep? The one I know ain't prone to melancholy.
She is when word of a fellow barkeep's misfortunes reaches her.
I also love that this has got talking in it as well.
People are taken to plunder and
so I do like that.
And my friend's tavern was destroyed beyond repair.
Here's hoping your fine establishment escapes unscathed.
Oh, sorry, like the pixel arts.
I can't bear to think of what I'd do without this place.
My heart goes out to you. As if times weren't hard enough with customers.
I can't think straight for worrying so much. Well, you're a soldier, aren't you? Can't you just go out there and crush your enemies so we can be done with all this?
If only it were so easy.
So what's everyone up to this evening? Any or if it's not this evening for you, morning, day. What's everyone in chat's doing today? Or been doing?
Because of my failings.
Forgive me, Lord Wolfort. It was hardly my intention to blame you. What with things being as they are, I haven't been myself these days. But enough of this. All the moping in the world won't change a thing. It's time for action.
Yes, it's time for action.
As you can see, I'll have no choice
Watching
but to shutter my tavern if the war doesn't
Depths and Hambur's court case. How is that going? Like I said, I've been watching bits and bobs, but again, I've not been watching everything because of work and everything. And again, doesn't matter which side you're on. Like I said, we're not going to get into that debate here. Like I said, everyone has their own opinions and everything, but and whatnot.
I can vouch for that, my
well, of course, that's what's been around on the news lately. Well, not the main news, but that's what's going around.
Most welcome among us.
Ha! Heartening to see you're the decisive type. I won't let you down.
It's going okay.
And you've made a good decision as well. Couldn't have picked a better lord to serve, I tell you.
Aye. I gathered that the way you're always singing his praises.
Oh, cool. So we've got the barkeep as a teammate now. So what can she do then? Let's hear her to help allies in need. Heals allies with range, heals herself, and then allies when performing. Oh wow! So she's a better healer than the one we've got. Okay. So we've got 3 healers now. That's good. Right. Anyone that's not played this game, green icons are side stories, red are main. So we've got to find out what's going on here. So what evil plot is going here?
Have seen rising lawlessness near the border. Doubtless the consequence of the instability in Glenbrook.
Indeed.
Lord Svarog,
Dot.
Forgive me. I forget myself, my lord.
It's too late for that. Out with it.
Out with your words!
My lord, the bulk of our forces are occupied abroad, leaving only scant numbers at home. The longer
basically, we are screwed,
the
you
more
Irish.
fraught the situation within our borders becomes.
Your concern is duly noted, Sicris. Rest assured that the Archduke is not ignorant to such issues. And besides, strength of arms is not the only means by which order is maintained. The time has
Yes,
come to
we'll
gird our nation with
strategize them
fire
out.
and steel.
Fire and steel, my lord?
Did I stutter? Yes, fire and
We shall
steel.
fulfill our duty at last.
That's what you should have said. Did I stutter, soldier? I said fire and steel. Right. Now, on this story arc, unfortunately because we gave up the prince, Ashfrost basically took over everything the evil SLBs. The only nation that isn't been took over so far is this one. But I'm assuming that will change very soon. So yes, we are walking a very dark path. So it'd be curious to see what would happen if we didn't give up the prince. I have a feeling it'll end up going the same route some way, but just different. Speaking of our prince.
Cordelia, what's wrong?
Oh, brother.
Brother, they...
Calm yourself. Take a deep breath. Now, tell me what happened.
I heard them talking. I wasn't supposed to, but I heard them.
Just bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to grab a drink.
Oh, Roland. The Archduke. He means to order your execution.
Hot damn, Prince is gonna die. They're gonna execute the prince. Like I said, that's gonna cause some
Emotional, damn it! Prince Roland is to be beheaded at the Archduke's decree.
beheaded.
What? On what grounds?
For
On the
inciting
grounds that we gave him up.
unrest by ordering the invasion of the Falk's domain.
The gall of that man.
Furthermore,
So
House
basically, the
Milford has
Archduke
been
has forced us to
invited
kill the
attend
nation last
Our
stream,
presence is
and
mandatory.
now they're blaming Prince Roland because they forced him to do the order.
Of course it is. That snake.
Do you mean to go?
We dare not disobey the summons. The consequences.
Hey,
would
Paul!
almost
Hey,
certainly
how you
die.
doing? Let's just pause that for a sec. The man, the legend, the hero, that is Mr. Paul Foxhound. He is here to with his presence. The man, the legend, the hero. I salute you, Mr. Paul Foxhound. And not only do I salute, I will also give a shout out to the legend that is Paul Foxhound.
Get off. Fuck
Oh look! We were playing this on Friday! Anyone that's not checked out Paul's stream is an amazing streamer, great friend, an amazing guy. And like I said, if you like Community, we were playing Fall Guys on Friday, and it was such a blast.
2, 3, youth.
And that's where the community has just messed him over. Good times! But again, if you haven't checked Paul out, please do. He's an amazing streamer, great friend of mine, and a hell of a nice guy. Like I said, don't apologise for ruining a cutscene, Mr. Paul. The amount of times I have come into your stream and played Star Wars sound, you should. How's Triangle Strategy going? It's going great. Like I said, a few streams ago, we made a vote to get rid of the prince, to give the prince up for the safety of our kingdom. I think it's a dark path because now everything that we do seems to get darker and darker, which is great because it's great storytelling. I cannot wait to replay this game and try and get the other option to see how that goes. So this game's got a lot of replay value and it's absolutely fantastic.
But we have no choice.
I know this.
True, I don't feel bad now.
apologize.
Wow,
It's
I
just
shouldn't have
that-
said anything now.
There are things
That's me, Mr. Paul. That's
Emotional damage!
lest we lose what makes us human.
But now we just found out that the prince that we sacrifice is going to be beheaded. So we trying to figure out of a way to save Prince Rohan. Rohund. Sorry, not Rohan. But yeah, I've done 2 saves because of that decision. So that save is before the vote, and this is the path that we are taking now after the vote. So hopefully I can re-roll that first file and try and get a different result.
News of Prince Roland's coming execution
That's it, Roland.
carried far and wide. In the blink of an eye, the kingdom of Glenbrook is no
But
more.
how are you though, Paul? How's your day been? As I said at the start of the stream, I might not be super energetic today. I might be a bit tired because it's the first day back at work after 2 weeks.
A change which
And
none
it was
in the
fun.
Old Kingdom have
As
the
in-
power to reverse. However, the eruption of conflict in the region does not go unnoticed by its neighbors. In the holy state of Hyzant, opportunistic hearts stir.
Okay. Not too bad. Food shopping and cleaning the car out, home, and relaxing now. That's not bad. I'll take that then. My day at work. But that, like I said, it sounds good. I'm excited for your stream tonight. Like I said, Twilight Princess is one of my favourite Zelda games, so I am tuning into that.
He can't even save those closest to him.
Serenoa, you mustn't.
You mustn't.
Is it true? Another ravenous dog is stirring?
It is. We face none other than Minister Sorsley End, one of the Saintly Seven. It seems he means to take our domain for his own.
It's like, I don't know if you've checked out my new
Their
clips on
position in
Hover.
Hyzant has been in decline for some time.
Like I said, we had an
Doubtless
absolutely
Sorcerer needs
blast
to
on
use the war
Friday
for
with
domain to
Yu-Gi-Oh! And
bolster
we had
his
some like
flagging
really
influence.
funny moments, so I had to
My
clip
lord,
them over the
Our
weekend.
soldiers have had scarce little time.
They're
to
also on my
rest since our
YouTube as
last
well.
battle.
So again,
I fear for their
anyone wants to
morale
check my
if they
YouTube
were
channel,
forced to take the field against Hyzant.
that is my
there not we can
YouTube. Clips are on there as well.
Request for aid
But yeah, we
and
had 2
more
funny
than once,
moments,
my
so I
lord.
had to quit.
However,
And I've
our
put 'em on
pleas have
Hover
always
and
fallen on
YouTube.
deaf ears. Doubtless Sorsley has been biding his time to strike.
It's like, I need to sort out a Hover.
Then it
Wink.
is too late for words. There must be something we can do to avoid straining our already ragged forces.
But again, like I said, it's absolutely fantastic that
There
you're
is, my
here.
lord.
I am looking forward to
However,
your Wednesday video.
Dread the words
Like I
that
said, I
follow,
watched your last
however,
one.
come from you.
What was the last one you did was?
Let us ask the Archduke
Oh, it
for
was Overwatch,
assistance.
wasn't it? I was going to
Are
say
you
Kingdom
mad,
Hearts,
Benedict?
but it wasn't. It
We
was
must
Overwatch.
needs focus on the matter in front of us. If we weather the
Anyone that
storm,
doesn't know,
we
Paul
may
does
see
a
that
board
it has
game
unearthed
channel on his
unseen
YouTube. On YouTube,
opportunities.
and like I said,
However,
if you like
we
board
let
games and
Sorsley's
everything,
advance
check
continue
it out.
unabated, I'm afraid retreat may be our only option.
Retreats.
You are right, as usual. Very well. Ready a bird.
Benedict, ready a bird. Oh, we've got 4 slots for characters. Nice. Oh, okay. So we've got these characters. So do we get like new abilities or something? What new goodies do we get? But first, let's get this character. I wonder if you get new goodies then. Again, like I said, this is my first playthrough, so it's like it's all new to me as well.
And this is all I have to show for it. Wanted to give Lord Serenoa something meaty for once.
Okay.
A deer is no easy prey. You are a skilled hunter.
So we getting a
One
bit
deer to
backstory
your
of our
3
characters
more?
then.
It's plain who the better of us is. I don't reckon you let a single one escape. Could be hunting is your true calling.
Perhaps.
Before I was knighted, I was keeper of the Hawk's Roost. And besides, I come from a long line of hunters.
Oh, okay.
That's so. And what drove you to fight men for a living?
Lenbrook put out a call for Hawk Riders, that they might challenge S. Frost's aerial superiority. I answered that call.
And now I never
Training was
leave.
the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But I won a position in the Kingsguard, where I petitioned to serve Prince Roland personally.
Seeing you in action, I'm sure you could have made a fine commander. Yet you stuck by the prince's side.
Yes, I did.
Because I fell in love with the prince. So obvious, you fell in love with the prince. Come on, just say it. 3 years ago.
Flugy has yet to return. I hope he isn't in danger.
What's this then? A traveler out here all alone, huh? And in sore need of protection by my reckoning. Hand over your coin purse and maybe we can reach an arrangement.
Of course.
Bandits? Here? How could I be so careless?
I'd advise against running. Ain't nowhere for you to go.
Enough.
Yep, told ya. This is where she met the prince and fell in love with the prince.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks to you. Had you not showed up when you did, I could have ended up dead. You have my gratitude.
Is that your hawk? It guided me here. I was in the middle of a hunt, but your bird cried out as if calling to me. Thank heavens I did not loose that arrow. I've never known hawks could be so wise.
His name is Flugy, and he's more than my hawk. He's my closest companion.
The bandits are growing more bold by the day. 'Tis best you returned home.
Wait!
But wait! I love you!
I have scarce little to give in the way of coin. But still, there must be something I can do to repay you.
Think nothing of it. It is the royal family's duty to protect our subjects.
The royal... Good heavens. You're Prince Roland. Forgive me, Your Highness.
There's no need for all that stuffy formality. May we meet again soon.
Yes, Your Highness.
Like I said, you can just see the writing on the wall. Like I said, this was the moment when she realized she fell in love.
That was my first meeting with the prince. He saved my life, and for that, I shall be forever in his debt. I could settle for no less than the Kingsguard.
Like I said, again, I am not butchering the character at all. Like this is an amazing character. Absolutely like with my team and everything, but it's just so obvious. Oh, so okay, so we are getting backstories of characters then, which isn't bad. Like I said, if you want to know more about the characters.
Greetings. Were you training outside?
Not today. Even I stay away from the proving grounds on occasion. The members of the Kingsguard must keep themselves in prime fighting shape. That includes resting when our bodies are weary.
A wise policy. The handmaidens of Esfrost adhere to a similar principle. With clear eyes, we see, we serve, we anticipate.
Yeah, that's a nice saying.
Interesting. Although our tools are different, we're alike in our aims.
Indeed. We must be the pillars our charges turn to in times of need. Even so, we are only human. If I may ask in confidence, do you ever find it trying to serve Prince Roland? Is he ever unreasonable? Have you ever found your patience tested?
No, never. It is an honor to serve, always.
That means a big
It's an odd
yes.
question to ask, but I I must confess I find it hard to imagine what it is like to serve in a society such as Esfrost's.
As do I, although I
But
like
again,
it.
chat, how are we
It all
today?
feels as if it were so
How
long
are
ago.
we on this Monday evening
You're
or
not
Monday
one for
morning,
speaking plain, are you?
depending on where you're from?
But I suspect we may have much in common.
Are we all having a good
I'm
time?
curious to hear your story. If
Good
you are willing to share
plans?
it.
Good day? Good evening or good morning?
Of course. I made a promise to myself long ago to effect change through my own deeds, not to live as a mere servant.
And what came of that promise?
Hailing from Hyzant, at first I endeavored to learn at the Ministry, that I might use the knowledge gained there to help others. But they guard their secrets fiercely, and maintain strict control over what fields their students can pursue. As much as it pained me to leave my home, I could not suffer such stifling rules, and so set forth to Esfrost. I took quickly to learning at the Archives, where independent study is encouraged. I spent days in the stacks, soaking up as much knowledge as I could, when one day...
One day, so many years ago...
You are the one called Gila, yes?
Yes, my lord.
They tell me you're the most talented researcher the Archives have ever seen.
They also tell me you're the only archive
Though I do
that
spend
reads
more
the books
time
here.
there than most anyone else.
Admirable modesty. And you aren't frightened of me. Most impressive. I believe we have a suitable role for you. Come with me. The Archduke would have a word.
The Archduke? But
But why?
No harm will come to you, if that is your fear. Now, follow me.
Lord Svarog had arranged an audience with the former Archduke of Esfrost, who appointed me as Frederica's personal tutor. She was the former Archduke's daughter, so I took my duty seriously. Yet I could never shake the feeling that I had betrayed my ideals. Perhaps I justified it by telling myself that my teachings could plant the seed for change.
An
Okay.
indirect approach, but an active one nonetheless.
The chance was unexpected, to be sure, but I could not very well deny it. The Archduke's successor, Gustadolf, was a man that paid no heed to birth or blood. He effected a change in people's attitudes, a change which provided fertile ground in which my teachings could take root. Thus, I stayed by Frederica's side. Truth be told, I had not thought to be with her for this long. And yet, here I am. Life is truly a journey of unforeseen destinations.
That is true. That is very true. You never know where life's going to lead you next. Like I said, we all wish to know where life will lead us next, but we never truly know. 2 more characters, and we'll continue a story.
Working hard again today, I see. How fares the research?
It progresses, and shall continue to do so, provided you remain out of my way.
Ouch.
Never one to mince words, are you? What is it you're researching exactly?
Your questioning remains distressingly inefficient. As I explained just yesterday, I'm exploring something truly groundbreaking.
And I'm asking you precisely how and why it's groundbreaking.
That would entail a thorough explanation of surface melting on ice crystals, one even you could understand. From there,
Oh, wow,
I'd
that
have
was
to
a
explain
dish.
how the quasi-liquid film on said crystal can then be thermodynamically stabilized.
Alright,
Hello, LJ. How are
I can
we?
tell by your attitude all this work isn't good for you. You should join me for a swig of wine.
I'd rather not.
You know what? I would actually
Why not?
pay to watch that character get drunk.
Research has shown that
I
wine
really
inhibits
would.
the brain's higher functions.
I'd love to see that character
Fewer
wasted.
words, more wine. Glass might shake a brilliant new idea out of that massive head of yours.
But my precious research!
My research! My precious! Oh, we're actually going to see it!
To carry out my research without interruption. Are you listening, Erebor? Well, this cannot stand, Erebor. You hold me out here, yet you haven't so much as haven't touched your glass.
Oh, so you're an angry drunkard, are you? Lovely.
Oh dear.
Me? A drunkard? Balderdash.
Oh
The
dear.
damn ministry. All their restrictions and secrecy.
What chapter are we on? I can't tell you the top of my head. I will look that up for you. Punk, like I said, we'll look that up for you, mate. Just bear with us.
And all that knowledge and skills is not good. Worse than me locking myself.
Like I said, we
up
just
here.
explore with his character's same storyline. And he's completely drunk and now he's out cold.
Glorious silence. Thought the poor fool would never shut up. Right then. Off to bed.
So I
with
think we're on chapter 6 or 7, I think. Just bear with me 1 second. We'll look that up. Because like I said, we haven't saved for a bit, so it's a good time to save. Chapter 7, part 2. We are on. Oh no, sorry. Chapter 8, part 1. I do apologise. So that's what chapter we're on. We're on chapter 8, part 1. But we're just going through the characters' backstories at the moment. Finally, laugh out loud. Oh, don't worry. And LJ spamming all the commands as she does. That should do. But yeah, we're just doing the backstories at the moment, and then obviously going to carry on with main story, because it's a chance to get to know our characters a bit more than what we told. Like we just found out that our Ice Mage is an angry drunk, apparently. If he gets wasted.
Your magic never ceases to amaze. Did you learn everything from your grandfather?
But how are you anyway? How are we doing?
The Archmage Grandante taught me everything I know.
Are we all good? And for everyone that's in the chat today, like I said, we'll love and respect you all, so you can all have a blue eyes with a heart, because you're all fantastic people for checking me out.
No doubt you know it's
And spending your evening.
in this world when it comes to matters arcane. Their library contains everything from records of magically enhanced soldiers to technical tomes and much more. There are chronicles on the history
But
of
I
the
cannot
two,
say that
the
word.
most comprehensive
I do
in the
apologise. But fantastic.
I do not recall seeing even a single mention of a mage named Grandante. One would think the
But like I
achievements
said,
of
it was my
such a
first day
powerful
back at
sorcerer
work
would be
after 2
recorded
weeks off
somewhere.
today. And boy, was it fun. As in,
Those awful
kind of fun.
Truly, they have no
Watching
shame.
you play Pokemon last week made me start watching Pokemon again.
In truth,
Oh,
they were
cool.
written
What
by
season
my
you on, Piper?
grandfather's own hand.
What?
And which I'm guessing you're watching the anime
credited
and
by
not
name?
the spin-offs, I'm
He
guessing.
refused to do the research the former Hierophant ordered of him, and was branded a heretic and unbeliever. They erased his name and achievements from the records, and made it like he never existed at all. He was then banished from the city and died in exile. His name all
But again, like I said, anyone that's played this game
no one knows
knows that you're in for a treat. Anyone that's not played this game,
I had no idea.
and into strategy, turn-based strategy games, definitely recommend. The replay value is top-notch.
So you carry his memory with you everywhere you go.
I promised.
But again, I do apologize if I can't always read the messages. So I am really bad at reading sometimes, so I do apologize. Please don't take any offense or anything. Like I said, I will always try and read the messages, or if not, I will always try and acknowledge those messages for you.
That's the spirit.
Like I said, I appreciate every single one of you that comments and says stuff in the chat. And, you know, just have fun. I wasn't, but nothing worked, but it just a really wronged away. Okay. That's unusual. Hang on, does we try something? Wronged
Your
away.
Excellency, our troops have boarded and are awaiting
Let's have a look.
Unstoppable Exodia! Impossible!
Okay.
I've assembled.
Like I said, fair enough, LJ. I do apologise for that. Like I said, again, anyone that's played this game knows what I'm talking about, how fantastic it is, and anyone that's not played this game, like I said, thank you for checking it out with me.
Yes, Your Excellency.
So, like I said, we've got we've got two main stories now. We've got our Castle Wolf Fort, and we've got Whitehall Castle. So I don't, like I said, we're gonna go with our castle, because this is our home, and I want to know what's going on. This is where we take our stand. Oh, Frederica.
Recent events have not quelled your desire for knowledge, I see. You make your teacher very happy, Frederica.
It is progress that I can see. I enjoy the growth that comes with learning.
And you should be proud.
And you should be proud. But again, how is everyone tonight, or this morning, or wherever time zone you're watching? Again, unfortunately, it's evening for us here in the UK. It is 6:30 in the evening for us.
But what could he hope to gain by raising the castle? I can see no point to his cruelty.
There is always a point, Frederica.
You just don't see it.
As for whether others agree with that reasoning, well, oftentimes that doesn't matter.
Has anyone else in chat played this game, out of curiosity? And if so, what chapter are you on, and what decisions have you made?
Covet, there will be war. That fact is immutable.
Then war will continue forever, so long as man exists. Isn't that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Indeed. History has attested to that fact time and again.
What could there possibly be in this world worth risking life and limb for?
Family. And...
I cannot fathom the answer.
Those are the big important ones.
It is not a question you should trouble yourself with answering, Frederica.
Obviously, most war is because of greed and money. For the people that fight for ornament stuff tend to fight for family. So I'm gonna say that's stopped. No, we still got that one up. So I'm gonna say back to this one. Back to the plot. Meanwhile, back at the evil lair.
I see House End has raised their banners. I can practically smell their greed from here. Doubtless that slug Sorcelet is licking his lips even now.
I did not think House Wolfort would deign to request aid.
They surprise even me. Has the young wolf learned to swallow his pride?
What should we do, Your Grace?
We cannot very well be seen to ignore those under our protection. Go.
And what of Prince Roland?
We're going to execute the fool.
We may have use for him yet.
And so did the two forces converge on the Wolfort domain, now the linchpin of the Norsalian continent.
Interesting. Very. Oh, are we actually going to fight her now?
From the west, General of Laura leads the might of the Grand Duchy.
We're going to fight the general.
From the east, Sorsley End of the Saintly Seven commands an army from the holy state of Hyzant.
Oh, so we are getting pinchered. Oh dear, damn us.
From within the heart of this
I have a feeling this is what's going to happen.
One man strives to find the path that will see the house he serves safely through the storm. Benedict Pascal, steward of House Wolfort, wise in war and peace alike, contemplates what to do next.
Yes, Benedict, how are we going to get out of this? Oh, we're going to do votes. Oh god, not another vote. We lost the last one. The last one, it didn't go into our favour. And that's why we're in this dark path. Is the prince going to escape?
Release his fetters.
Yes, Your Grace.
You look well, my prince.
What are you doing here?
I bring good tidings. Your execution has been stayed. And I have a request to make of you.
What? What have you not already taken from me?
The good tidings did not end with a lease on life, my prince. I mean to marry your sister.
The what?
What?
However, I fear that without your assistance, she may not be entirely amenable to the arrangement.
Well, duh.
Ambition driven you mad.
Well,
I'll hang before I see you wed.
I had feared you might say that. In the days ahead, do remember that at first I attempted
yeah, that's lasted a bit longer than I should.
Approach.
You bastard!
First swear word of the day. Okay, so let's do our votes. Let's see if I can get my calculation right. Seriously, please, can we get the votes the way I want it this time?
If you will.
Yes, sir. Both Esfrost and Hyzant have mustered armies and are drawing upon Castle Wolfort as we speak. Given the sudden military action, Prince Roland's execution has been stayed.
Thank you, Anna. We have much to consider.
Indeed. Our situation may be grim, but there is opportunity in chaos.
Opportunity
However,
in
we
chaos.
have scarce little time to find it.
What are you thinking, Benedict? Are we to seriously consider fighting under Esfrost's banners?
The time that House Wolfort could stand alone ended with the Salt Iron War. There is no future for us if we do not cast our lot with a greater nation. However, we at least have the freedom of choice.
Choice? What choice do we have?
I see. You had an ulterior motive to requesting aid from Esfrost.
Just so. We could offer Hyzant a glorious victory.
The
What?
Archduke's army would be caught off guard. Are you certain Hyzant would offer us asylum?
Most certainly. House End would be eager to bolster their flagging reputation by defeating Esfrost in the field. Doubtless,
That is
both
very
nations
cunning,
view us
Benedict.
as prey on its last legs. They forget that a cornered wolf is the most dangerous.
That means we must consider allying with S-Frost as well.
If that is what we decide, then so be it. So long as we decide. S-Frost did not ignite the fires of war lightly. They prepared for 30 years. Even so, they would only have acted if they had confidence in their chances at victory.
That is true.
Do you believe S-Frost's ambition could swallow even Hyzant?
Yep.
That ain't the point. After what those bastards did, I can't well say I savor the thought of fighting under them. Couldn't look at myself in the mirror, in fact.
Nothing would be more shameful than failing our duty to our house.
So we have to decide then.
S-Frost. I know which side I want to go on. Can we get them to vote to the side I want to go on this time?
Very well. Then let us consult the scales.
Get the scales out! So, okay, we've got accept S-Frost's aid and fight. So I've got to convince the top two. I don't need to convince Frederica and my friend here. I need to convince them, Benedict and okay. First, S-Frost and now just what do they want with the house? I thought we were wired to the immense true peace. We even held celebrations for our new mining. Don't they have any shame? We will not yield our destiny to anyone. This land is ours and it will remain that way as long as we stand. The only great power of this realm views us as well, but we will make them see the errors of their way. Our domain comes a very special symmetry in other nations. It's only natural. I'm gonna go with the middle. We'll make them pay. Yes, sir. Both nations are neutral, but thieves looking to steal our land. They'll learn to fear the warriors of House Wolffort in due time. Our house must stand together now more than ever. I am counting on you. I am so glad Prince Roland's execution has been swayed. Still, I cannot help but wonder how he fares in the enemy's hands. The scales have been decided are path, but that does not change the fact that I handed my own friend over to our invaders. I haven't the right to fill feet of him. S-Frost needs Prince Roland alone if they are to continue. Grant Brooks, no harm will come to him as long as he's useful to them. That is true. I wish we could help him, but we turned him over to protect our... I'm going to go with the middle because I don't like the first two. I'm in there. You're right, my lord, but we all know how his ideas can be sometimes. Indeed, he isn't the type to merely accept his fate as a puppet. Better on one of Grimbook. I wish we could be more careful. What does S-Frost hope to gain by invading Grimbook in the first place? I wish I knew. If we did, we might be able to figure out how to counter. Okay. Right, let's try and convince one of our...
I think...
My knowledge of both nations have caused me quite the dilemma. While I am considered about fighting alongside the current Holy State, I cannot bring myself to put my faith in the Duktitiva. What are your thoughts, Simos? I'm doing that one. S-Frost needs to go to hell. So you would rather prefer to fight alongside with my inquiry as to why? No, I don't think it will. I don't think the Oxford expect so far. Perhaps engagement was just a means of foot in House Ruby in the ranks. Is there anything else on your mind, my lord? And to be perfectly honest, I find it hard to stomach bending the knee to the same carrots who invaded Renegade King. We don't know what sort of treatment one is being subject to. I wish to rescue him at as soon as opportunity.
I wonder about that.
When we handed him over to Esphos, I fear it was too late for us to be saying things like that. Whether we like it or not, Prince Red is no longer with us, and so our choices should not turn on him. Do you agree? Damn it! Damn it! I've messed up again! No! Emotional damage! Each nation has its strengths and weaknesses. We must consider which best serves us in a battle. I wonder what the others might be thinking. So you would struggle to rejoin forces with her. I must admit I am curious as to your reasons, my lord. The only scales is as such, the aid they could supply would be second to none. Iron with the high risk aid would change the course of this war. There is no telling what other paths might reveal themselves before us. We might be able to use Hudson as a means to gain more powerful allies in the higher scale. Oh, each one of them's... Oh, I'm going to go with the bottom. Thank you, LJ, laughing at my despair. That might be easier said than done, I'm afraid. I will not deny that Minister is manning. But this is not as great as it once was, and we do not yet know if his actions now worsen. We must consider possibly that. Okay, allow me one more question, my lord. What are your thoughts on Esphos? The longer we remain under their command, the more frequent our situation will become. I fear that the people of Gridle will eventually tire of resistance against war if they see us in the knee. I'm gonna go with the top one. Indeed, Gridwike's intended to rid of all its high houses just as they did the other day.
However,
we must be free of their control as soon as possible. The question is whether that time is now or later. Yes! I got him! I got Benedict on my side! Yes! He's thinking. Yes! It wasn't a total disaster. And why can't I freaking pick up that item? I see something shine. There we go. Right, we need to. I need to convince her. Research with Esphos are currently stable. I wonder if the benefits of oil with her are worth destroying that. It seems you and I are not on the same mind board, Themos. May I ask your reasonings? After we handed over, I noticed a change in Esphos and not a good thing. Things will only get worse from here on. I believe this is the perfect opportunity to research from. They both of them are good. I'm going to go with the top one.
Yes.
We're such a well to our forces indeed. It is clear that they aim to weaken us, and I suppose we do not need an ally like that. Yes! I think we might have got her on our side. Well, where's the other one? Oh, there she is. We might have done this. Please say we've done this. I agree with Enton. I want to be allies with Esphos, but siding with her now is tempting to betrayal, and who would dare trust such rulers after that? I wonder if the others would agree. I see. Pray tell me, my lord, what makes you so sure we should ally? No discuss. I will never remain the Duchess prison should we stay on it. That one will work.
Good point.
Because she loves the prince, so that one should work. I'm sorry we are all burdened by the tipping of the scales. But things have changed as both friend and vessel I want to save, or as I must. If I was on our backs, we might even be able to negotiate peace with police. Also, is there anything else I should consider? Perhaps it would help me give more insight into where my token should lead. The Dust Power is a threat to the Holy Scale, and it's the only time we can ask for their aid. Do you think we can trust? I'm gonna go with the top one. So let's first cut that. The Holy Scales itself would be forced to act regardless of capacity. No, don't apologise. I know how addictive Elden Ring can be. I still haven't completed the game myself, so like I said, do never ever have to apologise. The fact that you've popped in for a few minutes and popped out means the world to me, mate. So never apologise, especially when you're playing Elden Ring. Trust me, I understand. But how's it good? Have you become an Elden Lord yet, or are you being absolutely swapped? Because I know I'm being swapped on that game. We could use that opportunity to claim their aid. I think we might have done this. But we'll find out. Right. Right, I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a quick poll. So just give me a second. There we go. Just bear with me, chat. And the poll is, have we won the vote? Yes or no? And we're just going to do that for 2 minutes. So let's have a look at that. Like I said, have we won the votes? Laugh out loud. Have we convinced enough people to aid the fight against Esfros, or are we going to side with Esfros? I want to fight against them, and I think we've got enough people. I think I've convinced everyone. But the question is, do you guys think we've won the vote or not? First playthrough. What vote? What I've just said. But basically, the decision is: are we going to fight Esfros, or are we going to side with Esfros? I've talked to everyone in my party to try and decide against Esfros. And like I said, I think I've won the vote, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm just asking, chat, do you think we've won, or do you think we're going to go down the even more darker path? So, have we won? Yes for they've convinced. Yes for my side. No. If we haven't convinced. So what's everyone thinking? No, 100% on no. Wow. So 100% on no. Wow. Thanks, chat. So you're probably right. You're probably right on that, because we didn't win the last vote and we ended up giving up Prince Wohand to the enemy. So, but like I said, we'll just let that. We'll let that go. That should be going in a minute. So the chat has spoken. No. Okay. Let's go and find out. Have we tipped the scales? Have the scales actually gone onto my side this time? Please let the scales be on my side this time. Right, it's time to cast the votes.
Do we join forces with the army of Esfrost, or do we choose to side with Hyzant?
Please. Say yes, see what happens. Like I said, I hope it's a yes. I hope we join forces with The other one, not Esfrost, the other one. But let's see. Let's find out.
I stand with you, my lord.
Yes! That's 1 vote!
You aren't wrong, but...
Damn it! We've lost one! Damn it!
You have my vote.
Yes! Another vote to me!
I have faith in you.
Yes! I think we've done it! We've done it! I think we've convinced enough. I think we've done it. I think we've got the result I wanted.
The scales
let's
of
say-
conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Like I said, I think we've done it. We did it! We are fighting against Esfrost.
The way forward is decided.
We got the vote we wanted.
We ally with the
So
Holy
I'm sorry,
Spirit of
chat,
Hyzant
but you were
and
wrong.
decimate the Frosty forces.
And I'm assuming that was LJ mostly. So I do apologise. Like I said, I will redeem your channel points in a bit.
We fight for Hyzant and crush Esfrost's forces.
I shall send word to Minister Sorsley at once to arrange a parley and discuss strategy.
I'll send word to the
So
guards
we are
shut
going
the
to
gates
fight
and
against that Esfrost, which we should have done in the first place, to be honest.
Let us attend to our duties.
I pray Minister Sorsley will hear us out.
From distant parapets, even the greatest armies appear benign. Let us hope Sorsley becomes more amenable to an alliance with a full reckoning of Esfrost's power. ...
So has anyone else played this game? And if so, what paths have you guys took? I'm guessing the other one was Piper. Maybe, but again, I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'd think one of them would be you, LJ. So we are on chapter 8, part 1. Well, we've completed it, so we'll be on part 2.
Minister Sorsley, leading the forces of the Holy State of Hyzant.
So hopefully we can join with Hyzant.
The once proud house has found themselves shorn of the freedom they held so dear, and trapped between two nations bent on expansion. Their only hope of survival is to cast their lot with one of their would-be adversaries.
Yep. And pray to God that they accept our
Serenoa
alliance.
chooses to side with Hyzant, crafting a plot to betray General Avlora and drive the army of Esfrost from his home. The road ahead is precarious, and a single misstep could spell the end of House Wolffort and all who serve it.
Yep. Chapter 8, Part 2, In the Eyes of the Storm.
So we're to seek reprieve from Hyzant, the same nation under which my mother and her people were branded heretics and endured untold suffering.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
understand
that.
your hesitation in fighting by their side, Frederica. But there is no other way. You needn't take the field if you wish.
Nonsense. I am a Wolffort now. I will fight.
Like I said, I do feel sorry for Frederica, I really do, but
tell us
it's
what you
it's
know
one
about
of the
this
two
Minister
evils.
Sorsley.
Do we party with
Sorsley
that
is one of the
that
Saintly Seven.
team, or do we party with the general that's, you know?
And the Roselle that work there. His authority over Hyzant's salt gives him great influence, but many whisper of his petty and jealous nature behind his back.
So he's got the resources to put up a fight then, eh?
And he has been preparing for this moment. we can expect his forces to be well provisioned and well trained.
Well trained.
Do not think he will be easily swayed. The Saintly Seven are not known for heeding the pleas of common men.
Well, like I said, I am really excited, really happy to be playing this game because I love turn-based strategy games. I cannot wait for Digimon Survive, especially now that we've got a finally got a release date. Like I said, we are going to be playing more turn-based strategy games on this stream.
May we all arrive at the end of them safely.
Now, does anyone remember the one that was advertised on the Nintendo Direct not so long ago? It's not this one. I know this got advertised, but does anyone know what the other one was? Because that looked amazing too.
House Wolfort shall persevere.
Your Highness.
My lord, we've received word from General Vlora. She plans to meet the enemy army at the docks. She asked that we meet her there at once to hold a war council.
Then let us not keep her waiting.
Okay. Everyone in the chat, what type of games do you like playing? What are your favourite games? We might actually get a battle today. I hope so.
And you are certain the other saints harbor no suspicions?
Okay.
House End is known for its clandestine dealings. They suspect nothing outside of the ordinary.
So some evil scheming's going on here.
Do not fail me, Booker. We must open another transportation route now that Glenbrook is close to us. We mustn't let a mere war stem the flow of our goods.
Of course, Your Excellency. Once we have secured the Wolfort domain, I suspect our work will proceed even faster.
I'm just going to pause that for a second. I think it was something like Dino Field. I can't say the last word. I grew up with GBC and PS2s, so lots of fighting games, action adventure, and JRPGs. Yeah, same. Like I said, I grew up with the Mega Drive and SNES and stuff, and then farther and grew up, and like I said, when the PlayStation ever came and everything, JRPGs and stuff were my bread and butter. Like I said, my first JRPG probably was Final Fantasy VII, and then obviously I just carried on playing more and more and more, and then I fell into love with anime, and then obviously you had all this anime spin-off JRPGs kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, I definitely know where you're coming from there.
To say nothing of the accolades you are sure to receive
And everything. But yeah, like I said, I'll have to look into it and see what it was. That looked like a Final Fantasy Tactics successor.
They will see who among the Saintly Seven truly wields the power, as will the Holy One. Only
I do apologise for yawning. I am, like I said, I am absolutely exhausted from work. I do apologise.
Yes, Your Excellency. When the time is right, they will turn on Esfrost.
Yeah, unfortunately, back at work after 2 weeks off, and yep, my body's like.
I wish you glory on the battlefield, Booker. Crush those as frosty dogs under your heel. When they have been well bloodied and bruised, I shall lead the main force to deliver their final punishment.
Wow.
The detractors of House End's military cunning.
What work you doing? I'm an IT technician in a school, so I fix all the IT equipment and make sure the servers and everything and all that is operational, which can be taxing at times. So like I said, that's why I had 2 weeks off, because I don't work in the school holidays, so I have the school holidays off. But going back and seeing all the problems that have come up, and the hardware that needs fixing, and you're like, I need another 2 weeks off. Got kind of moment. So yeah. So yeah, I'm an IT technician. Oh look, it's Evil 1 and Evil 2.
Had enough.
The terrible twins.
You've had enough. Where are your manners? You are our captive, and it is only by my brother's grace that you aren't eating scraps off the floor.
I hate these two so much.
Joy for our largesse. Perhaps she still has delusions of royalty. We should disabuse her of such notions. She must learn to finish her meal, even if we must force it down her gullet.
Wow.
Don't flail too much, dear, else this fork might prick something it isn't meant to. Get away!
Get away from my fiance!
What is that infernal racket?
She's so cruel, brother. She said she spits on Esfrost's generosity.
Must you bicker like children? Remind me how old you are, Erica.
Have you finished with your duties, brother? If so, perhaps we could enjoy a meal together.
My duties are endless. In fact, I would have you two oversee our occupation of the capital in my stead.
Can't you have that brute of Laura do it?
General Avlora,
I said these two are so unbearable.
Has requested our
I
aid.
absolutely hate these two characters.
Some token for handing us the prince. Your options for rescue are fast dwindling, princess.
Honestly, man, they are the perfect villains. You just love to hate them.
They'll be gone at last. It must be tonight.
Okay, so what's the princess plotting? Everyone seems to be plotting things in this game, and I absolutely love it. Because you never know what's going to happen next. Uh-oh. Like I said, we might actually get a fight tonight.
Our scouts have sent their report. Hyzant has dispatched a small force bound to our location. They're expected to arrive at nightfall. ...
We will do battle in the dark, then.
We should map out the perimeter and terrain before they come.
You sound frightened. There is no need. My troops shall make quick work of Sorsley. You will see that giving us Roland was the wise choice.
I simply think it best to be prepared. There is no room for regrets in battle.
That is true. Like I said, might one miss.
Small force. What is that bastard planning?
Likely he intends to strike after we've worn each other thin. Victory will come easily for him then.
Saving the ripest fruit for himself, eh? Seems no matter where we look, some beast is slavering for a bite of our land.
Yep.
And this is the beast we have chosen to side with. We must move forward lest we look back in doubt.
I was gonna say, this game is so perfect because even when you think you've made a good decision, you truly never know what decision is right. It appears we'll be forced facing up against the Bedford in the Wayne. I should have a look around before the Rising Forces arrive. House Wolf soldiers look nervous, but they need not worry. We've got Verdra on our side, and she never loses a fight. Then shall we rely on Esfrost for this victory and do our best not to stand in your way? We appreciate you coming to our aid, and we will do all we can to aid you in this fight. The Wolfrun Domain shares a board. If this battle will be a decision one for our houses. I'm going to go with the middle one because I don't want to piss off Esfrost yet. I never thought I'd see the day the former house for last aid. Once we win this battle, I shall be sure to avoid your gratitude. You have my thanks. Even though I don't share your sympathies. So suppose back then, or else I'd had a farm archery in their ranks. It's not the fight, was the very night, Daddy. Night, Isabella. No. like it night easy. Take care, and I'll see you sometime. Have a good sleep, and that should be sleep and not playing the Switch. I have no doubt Mr. plans to make use of us, but we will use him in equal measure. Defeating Aesfrost will bring us closer to the heart of overtaking the field beside. Okay. Let's talk to my fiance. It was not so long ago that they managed the castle. I doubt I will ever forgive the way she so close stuff down. It's brilliant. It's indeed a famous warrior. Allowing gives us the chance we need to strike her down. She was indeed the one who struck the final blow, but was the one who gave the order. Neither shall I. I'm gonna go with the middle one. Yes, I suppose my brother is the more terrifying of the two. I have always known him to be cold, and yet I do not. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. But like I said, night LJ, have a good one. I do not mean to praise the brave upon him. There are mere business of war. If he needs allies, I shall order my vessel to strike down those who stood against us. That is the responsibility of a commander. I can see that you have yourself for what lies ahead, as I must. As your boy to be, so I must be able to face the reality of war like the rest of the House Wolf wants. But like I said, this game is absolutely fantastic. Anyone that says otherwise really don't like good storytelling. But again, like I said, everyone's to their own opinions. But again, I just think this game's absolutely beautiful and fantastic. Oh, there's an animal there. Got to pet the animal. Got to pet the animal. It is a must. If you see an animal in one of these games, you've got to pet the animal. Okay, I think I've investigated enough. Let's go into battle. I am ready, and unfortunately should be arriving shortly. Like I said, while we're on vacation, our Active Directory database sent out all the employees at the force below podface we built by tomorrow to avoid. Oh damn! Damn! Like I said, I'm just reading that a second time just to make sure I've read that right. While you were on vacation, our Active Directory database containing all the employees authentication categories below. We're up. Please rebuild right to avoid. Wow. Damn. Like I said, that would be an absolute nightmare. Is that what you got back? You came back to, or?
You think to conquer this place with such a paltry force? I can see Minister Sorcelet has no mind for warfare.
I cannot deny that.
Deny that fate is cruel.
To have given me
such a
perilous duty. But it is my duty nonetheless, and I shall carry it out. For the glory of House End, I shall take this land by any means necessary.
Even if it means earning the ire of Aesfrost?
By any means.
Wow.
Considering his odds, he is far too calm. I sense something is amiss.
Well,
Lord
like I said,
Serenoa,
that was an
forces
interesting
form
read.
The vanguard. Drive these invaders from your home.
Actually, no.
No!
What?
Aha! The switcheroo!
To Hyzant's ranks! Change formation!
Like I said, you have been duped, my friends. Nah, I'm just joking with you. But someone from the place you work at would have. Oh, you're joking about that. I kid you not. Back in the pandemic, where everyone was working from home, our servers in one of our schools did get absolutely destroyed, and we did have to get rebuilt. To be honest, so you joking about that did actually happen. Not as bad as that, but it was bad enough that the entire server had to be rebuilt. So it was fun, as you can imagine. Lucky for me, I didn't have to be one of the IT technicians to rebuild it. I had to stay and maintain the remote access for everyone to keep working from home. But my other colleagues had to literally go back into the building and try and rebuild a server. So yeah, that was fun, as you could probably imagine. So, you know, joking aside, it does happen. Right, so we've got Hira, yeah. So I'm just seeing our way out and seeing. No, we are not putting you into battle. You are not in battle. I'm sorry, we are taking you out. If the game allows me to. I said you are coming out. You are recommended. You know what? You can go because I really don't like using you sometimes.
Understood.
So, like I said, I don't like using probably Federica or whatever her name was, because she's a young child, and young children shouldn't be in battle. So here we go. The battle begins.
Look at them, the creeps.
Serenoa, you snake! What is this betrayal?
This isn't a betrayal.
All I do for my house.
I was a fool to have given you even an ounce of trust, to have ever considered you an ally.
Damn.
However, I will not be a fool in defeat. Today we show you the measure of Esfrost's might.
And today you will fall! I say that, and this is where we fall.
This'll hurt. I feel stronger already.
Ooh, stronger already. We'll take cover so we can protect ourselves. Because they won't go for me then.
My turn.
Oh, she's coming! She's coming! She's coming for my army. Oh, there's an archer there. Hello, good archer.
Victory is ours.
Defeat is not an option.
Like I said, we have the high ground. Oh, well, we did have the high ground. If I move him there, can I strike? Yes, I can, and I can do more damage. Because if you have the high ground, you do the Obi-Wan defense. I have the high ground, Anakin.
Every defense has a weakness. No true pain.
Oh, so they can throw poison too. Oh, he gets 2 turns. Nice.
I see a path to victory. Let's get you to attack again, my lord.
But where shall we strike?
Can he do another eagle flight? Yes, he can.
Now I end this.
If only that sword was stronger. If only that sword was stronger, my lord. Is he breeding? Has he got breeding?
Here I come.
Right, if I move him there, he should be able. Yes. Whirlwind! Alright, we need to move our characters in a minute because she is going to come and wreck us. She's going to come like a wrecking ball and give us some
I shall do what I can.
Emotional damage.
Right. I will cast haste on Frederica. Because there's no one to heal at the moment, so...
Strike while the iron's hot.
Finish you. Gains 2 out. Ooh, okay, so we can do finish you. Okay, I don't. Gains 2 T points to an ally.
I will do what I can.
Thank you.
Okay, I didn't understand that move.
I fight for peace.
Oh, he said Frederica's now got powers to burn. Burn! Blazing chains! Your movement is obsolete. Right, let's move. Now I want to do multiple ice damage, thank you very much. You healed the wrong person, you should have healed the mate lady, but okay. Not complaining there. I have a feeling I've made a terrible mistake. Yep, I have a feeling I've taken. No! 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 Damn it! My beloved Frederica is dead! Oh god, I think we made a terrible mistake.
I will crush you. If I must destroy myself, so be it.
Impressed? Every defense has a weakness.
I do believe we've just made a terrible mistake.
That hit the mark.
The hunt is on.
Like, can we blind her?
Darkness engulfs you.
Doubt. Like I said, I doubt it, but like I said, let's start moving these characters away, so... Can't believe we've lost Frederica. Like I said, we've lost Frederica.
Suffer.
Shall we begin?
Right, we can heal. Right, we'll do a double heal just to make sure both parties get healed.
Much obliged.
Well, his men are useless.
Here I come.
Well, that should do more damage, actually. He's paralyzed. Move him a bit back.
But
Oh damn! We've lost 2 characters already. This war is deadly.
Take that!
Like I said, we've lost 2 already, man. I gotta admit, they hit like a wrecking ball. Oh god, he's gonna. Damn it, man! We're gonna lose another character. Yep, he's dead. He's dead. Wow, we are losing characters good and proper here. They are absolutely KOing us.
The wolf is cornered.
Right, we need to heal.
I need this.
Flee while you have the chance.
And she's gonna probably one-hit him.
I see a path to victory.
Oh damn, am I out of... Oh no.
Let us reverse our fortunes.
For my lord.
I didn't pack any. Oh god, I have made this so. This fight's just been absolutely terrible. We have absolutely messed this fight completely over. Right, let's get rid of that healer.
I will fight to my
Let's do
last
some
breath.
good, shall we? Oh my lord!
Flee while you have the chance.
Oh damn! I knew she would be a wrecking ball, but wow, we are losing people so quick here. We are absolutely losing people left, right, and centre here.
I struck true.
I will end this.
He's still alive. How is he still alive? I thought he died.
It's over.
Right, you're dead. Fall poison to you. Oh, now you're dead. Oh, damn. Like I said, these guys are absolutely tough. Maybe it would have been best to stay with S-Frost.
I shall try my level best.
Physical defense and magic defense up, please.
We mustn't lose heart.
Right. You so need to be healed. Like I said, she can take some damage, but you cannot. I'm so glad this game hasn't got Perno Death. Because I swear to God, my entire party would be gone now. I'm so glad this isn't like Fire Red mode with permadeath.
That hit the mark.
My turn. You'll be nothing but a blood stain upon my blade.
God, she absolutely wrecking ball, man. Like I said, I have a feeling we're gonna have to redo this fight and reschedule our characters, right?
I will end this.
Right, problem is, we need to poison our big knight guy here. Then we need to move. Now, I've lost too many characters. I do believe, yeah, I think I've made a massive fatal error. I really do. One, I didn't buy many items, so, you know, that was a big F. And, we don't have anything to help. Yeah, like I said, we've messed this up. We have proper messed this up. So I have a feeling we are going to absolutely die. Which would be a shame, but you know, we'll carry on fighting until the bitter end, which will probably be very, very soon. Like I said, we lost too many characters. And like I said, she absolutely hits like a wrecking ball.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Yeah. We've messed up, so I'm going to try and speed this death. Let's speed this death.
I will crush you.
Yep.
They're good.
Yep. Can we actually retire? Oh damn. Well, I messed that up. Yeah, but to speed our death, shall we?
Oh, the truth. Face me if you dare.
Oh god. There's only 2 of our characters left. It was a disaster. An utter disaster. 1 character left. Like I said, 1 character left.
I shall try my level best.
I will surrender surrender. Yeah, like I said, my Fortnite.
Understand your desire to see your home safe.
Yep, we are dead.
You'll be nothing but a blood stain upon my blade.
This is not good. Now submit.
I can't believe how bad we did. We did absolutely terrible.
These foes are not to be trifled with.
Nah, just gonna surrender. Absolute, like, well, not surrender. Basically get murdered. There we go. Utter defeat. You have failed. Retreat and defeat. About battle or retreat or you defeat both require. Like I said, it is our first defeat. Retreat. We'll turn to the world map so we can buy items. Like I said, this was our first defeat. Like I said, I did say what pain will we experience, and we experienced a lot of pain. But I forgot to buy freaking items like an idiot that I am. Like I said, I had a good moment. So we will buy some items. Like I said, we will buy 8. Like I said, we haven't got enough for them yet. Is there any battles we can do? Is there anything we can do to help ourselves? Oh yes, we can. So there is another one. So we can do some more battles. Can we level up any more of our items? We can, but we don't have the monies! Can we sell? Is there something we can sell that we don't use? Like I'm selling that because I didn't freaking use it. Like I'm not selling any of this because this is level ups stuff. Nah, like I said, we haven't got enough items to sell. But yes, we did make an absolute fatal error. But like I said, we will level up our weapons soon. That being said, how many... No, we don't want to leave. How many people have we got there? Because we've got new characters, haven't we? We've got... Be Brave. Thinking... Oh, no. No. Details. Increased damage inflicted to you by spear. Grant HP to all arrows within range. That's nice. There's physical damage to enemies across 3 horizons. Grants TP when moving 5 or more spaces. Oh, okay. So she's got some good abilities, to be honest. Okay, so we are going to save this defeat. Okay. Like I said, I'm glad we have got more healing items because that will help. I'm going to buy some large healing items, or should I say, I'll buy 1 large healing item, and then we'll do this battle, so we can try and get some monies. Actually, well, hang on. I do apologise. I cannot read your name on my chat because it's absolutely blurry. But what's hanging? What's hanging is we've had our first defeat. That is what's hanging. We absolutely got annihilated on this chapter. So we are just doing some grinding to try and get some monies so we can increase and buy more supplies, because we went completely unprepared and got absolutely destroyed. But again, thank you for coming in, thank you for checking this channel, and thank you for chatting. Like I said, have you played this game? Out of curiosity. So, like I said, have you actually played this game? Out of curiosity. And if so, where are you in this game? And if not, what brought you to this channel? Again, like I said, thank you so much for coming in. Right. I want to train my level these guys.
You got it.
Understood. Like I said, well, no, we. Who else do I want to train? Don't want to train her. But we'll train these, and we'll train you. Benedict, why are you still in the fight? Well, actually, was he what level was he? 11.
Understood.
Get him up. Let's train these. But again, thank you for coming in. How are we? Like I said, what are we doing? I'm getting tongue-tied now. How we been? Again, I do apologise if I can't read people's names. I'm not being offensive or anything. I am terrible reading times, and sometimes I can't read the names in the chat. But I do appreciate everyone that ever pops into my chats and everything and says anything. You're all appreciated and you're all absolutely loved here.
on then.
Let's go. Okay, let's move. This is damage influence of 1 health. Let's take them down. How dare you cure the person I've just smacked around?
They got
Time for some sorcery.
Wait.
Lightning!
Strike! Like I said, you're dead. But I do believe I'm going to need some grinding for that boss. So I'll be doing that off screen. I won't be doing the battle off screen. Like I said, the battle will be live on stream, but the grinding to prepare for that battle might be